March 2020, the outbreak of coronavirus disease COVID-19 placed the entire world in front of health, social, economic, and political challenges. All of the essential working activities in school of levels were temporarily closed. Consequently, the entire population have been forced to dramatically change our daily habits. We, the students, remained away from our hometown during the lockdown, and some had to face the postponement of exams and degrees and the uncertainty about future. The COVID-19 pandemic has raised important moral and ethical issues at different levels. Respect quarantine rules and sacrifice for collective well-being. Saving economy or human lives, choosing patients to be treated first, continuing work activities and putting the health of loved ones at risk, deciding to go back to hometown with the risk of spreading infections. Particularly during a pandemic, moral decisions making involves uncertainty. Furthermore, moral dilemmas and moral distress are often inevitable. As a working student, it really affected not just my studies but also my source of living. I wasn't able to provide anything to my family and even to myself. I even questioned the government why the situation is getting worse. I became self-centered, thinking only about myself to go home, be with my family, and continue my work without thinking the consequences of these actions. But during these difficult times, I did not lose hope. I was able to read articles saying that there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, and if only we're brave enough to be it. Instead of not doing anything, I trained myself to be physically fit. Exercise and eating healthy foods will definitely to prevent getting the COVID infection. I also make sure to attend online mass and online prayers to help me out in my spiritual life. Reading, singing, and also to play guitar to worship purposes help me to strengthen my spiritual life. Also free myself stress, making myself busy of something that will also benefit not just financially but also mentally. I practice myself to read articles and fact about the current situation during the pandemic, to avoid fake news and incorrect informations. And lastly, I did made to communicate with my family and friends, asking them with their situation, providing guidance and social support, making sure that distance will not hinder our connection but it will help to strengthen our bond. Because of this pandemic, it helped me to develop my morality, to be think and act for the greater good, to show that there's always light in the dark. Here are also some tips that I was able to learn during the pandemic. Number 1. Prepare yourself for the worst. Do not overthink but really on facts and what is right and wrong. Number 2. Learn to prioritize what is important and urgent, based on ethically and morally right. Number 3. We must value the essence of teamwork. Always remember that no man is an island. Number 4. Learn to protect what is valuable and important to you. And lastly, improve communication. Do not stop reaching out to the other people, especially to those who you value the most.